Hi, and thanks for joining me. Tim Marvel, 10secondsdaily.com. Today's is about laws of attraction. Now, if you follow me on a regular basis, yesterday I talked a little bit about planning, and I talked about how we only plan what we know we can succeed at, which is really interesting. Because if you really, really want to be successful and you want to do things that nobody's done, you've got to do things that you've never done. So we don't even realize it though, but here's the interesting part. Being that 80% of what we do is based on hearsay, the 20% is fact. And the fact of the matter is this: as soon as somebody gives you all this hearsay in your mind, you determine that you can't do whatever it is. You eliminate yourself. You take yourself out of the game, so to say. But here's what I want you to start doing. This is the exciting part of what we do. You need to reinvent yourself. You need to block out all the things that people tell you about. You can't do this way, or you can't do this that way. Now, I understand that failure leaves trails just like success leaves trails. And if we do like we talked about in some past videos, and we take tiny tweaks and we keep moving forward, if we find something that's not working, we can look at it and say, what if? And then we can find other things to help us move forward. I'm going to ask you to not limit your thinking. I don't know what it is that you want. You're watching these videos for a reason. You're looking for little nuggets, little things that's going to help you move forward. And if I could do one thing for you, I would take all the negative stuff out of your mind right now. I would just get rid of it. Now, I'm not saying bad things don't happen, and I'm not saying that we don't all have struggles. That would be absolutely ridiculous. But like Chuck Swindoll says, it's 10% of what happens to you and 90% how you respond. Zig Ziglar says the same thing. Jim Rohn says the same thing. Lou Tice says the same thing. Isn't it amazing? Ask Les Brown. He's the only one I think I mentioned that's still out walking the earth, and he'd tell you the same thing. Stinkin thinkin, I think, as Zig would say it. Get rid of that stuff. If you didn't know, what would you think is possible? Would you do it? So, my belief is yes. We limit ourselves by our own thinking, and it's based on the input we got from others. So, what if I didn't have any input telling me that that wasn't possible? Could I do it? I don't know. That's up to you. That's a look in the mirror moment for you. So today is about the laws of attraction. And what I'd like to see you do is tiny tweaks to keep moving forward and being successful. Because if I'm more successful, and I keep thinking about being more successful, when I get more and more successful, guess what I'm going to have at the end of the day? And that's what I want for you. Whatever that is for you. You have a goal. Go for it. So I want to thank you for joining me. Tim Marvel, his YouTube channel. Please jump on there, subscribe, and share. If you don't share this information, it does nobody any good. So I want to thank you again. We'll talk to you soon.